Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment on USD Mexican peso? Now, from a weekly perspective, what do we know? We know that the market basically has created this huge overextended W formation. We know that the market has created this very big impulse to the upside, and what we can expect is to see the market basically go for a deeper retracement. Now, specifically after this red candle here, the one with a long wick that we see here, we could definitely expect the market to make this move to the downside. Why? We spoke about this many times. I also made a YouTube video about this candle. You expect the next candle to fill in this wick. Now, if you want to measure this retracement, what are you supposed to be doing? Taking your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse, and what we can see, the market hasn't given us a nice retracement yet. Didn't even retrace to the 0.382 yet after creating this higher high. Obviously, here you see that the market hit the 0.382, but look, it was before the market reached this high. So we still didn't get a proper retracement, and we definitely expect it. Now, if we go down from a daily perspective, what we can see that the market is consolidating in this basically corrective pattern. Very often the market does create this kind of pattern, basically creating lower highs and higher lows. In other words, basically it's a wedge formation. Now, we know that this is the fourth time that the market basically touches the trend line. Now, on the fourth or maximum fifth time, the trend line will either break or create a fake breakout. That is what we expect most of the times. Now, if we go and see what is the situation from a COT perspective, so basically what hedge funds are doing at the moment from a US dollar index perspective, I want to show you that basically hedge funds have already been basically started to stack up some short positions from a USD perspective. As you can see with the last reports, they already started to add some shorts on the US dollar after all the strength that they had lately. Now, on USD Mexican peso, we definitely do expect the market to show the move to the downside. But first, if we want to be looking to capitalize on the move to the downside, what do we have to do? We have to wait for the market to actually break below the trend line. Now, after the break, what we will be doing with students, we will be monitoring price action inside of this area. If after the break, from a daily closing perspective, the market will just start to impulse back to the upside, then what does it mean? It means that this was a fake breakout to the downside, and we will see a daily close back above the area. And in that case, is a great opportunity to be looking for a long after the market basically has confirmed the fake breakout. But after the break, the first thing that we'll be monitoring is monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame inside of this area, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries for a push to the downside, for the retracement that we want to see from a weekly perspective. The first target will be this red candle here, which is basically a strong demand area for this market, because in all of this move to the upside is the only candle with a different color. So on the break, waiting for a possible short to the downside, but keeping in mind that if the retracement will be too strong, we can't be entering because this could be a fake breakout. So we have to, as usual, be reactive and not predictive. Now, if you enjoyed this trade analysis and education, make sure to drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.